And we're back with some more Rimworld. And our little team here is doing rather well. Our little underground man cave is doing perfectly. Our current team over here is all weaponed up. Well, maybe not all weaponed up, but let's just say detoxifier lungs, drill arms, flesh tentacles, like bionic eyes. They're all like pretty much immune to toxicity and pretty good all round. We've even got a couple of vamp slaves that we've been messing around with, though I have been advised if we keep aging them up, they will eventually die. Though I suppose we'll find out that in the long term. Ooh, 1 second. We might as well knock 20 years off Kugarian while we're at it. They'll actually go down to 33. They were 70 something when they joined us, so this is going to be a great bonus. Ludell here is 96 years of age already, but as a vamp, they shouldn't be able to die of old age, so the curiosity is seeing what happens when we start aging these up a bit. I think with all of these rituals, our team may end up going a little bit darker as time goes on. Where does that girl... That sprout must have been on this map, is it? Yeah. Well, no, we're good. And... Psychic burn to the brain. Wow! 5.1 damage. That's a lot of damage. And I suppose they are 116 now. I mean, we can fix them up, but that... that's gotta hurt. So, the way I've been advised, to stop people basically using vampires as infinite age batteries in chronophage rituals, the older they are, the more damage the ritual does to them, until eventually you're just going to destroy their brain because you hit them so hard. The plan for today is very, very simple. We want to acquire both of our relic weapons. Well, we want to at least go down the path of getting them. However... one thing has shown up first that we wish to take care of, because, of course, there's always going to be some minor distractions. Alright, so we're going to take off here. A quest has popped up, one of the ones you cannot refuse, and that is one of these satellite ones. These things are the most valuable of all the quests you can get. Pretty much. Actually, yeah, I think this is the best one. There are a few of the Grav core quests you can get that will provide the same thing, but these things contain a large loot box in them. And these large loot boxes can contain some very rare stuff, namely ship upgrades. So our fuel efficiency module, that came from one of those. Our shield came from one of those. And there is a pilot module we would really like to get our hands on. Odds, not amazing. There's also the possibility it could have weapons in it. And I think it can also have things like orbital bombardment targets and stuff like that. So it's a small enough loot pool, but we would really, really like to get our hands on it. Oh, our ship is now so big that we can't really... Oh, actually, wait. Can we just slide in there? We totally can. Okay, then. That works out. That puts us... We'll basically exit out here and go in that door. Oh, I might want to kill that just to not have it shooting at our people. You just know someone's going to go cloud watching out there or something stupid. So... we might send a ghoul over to kill it. There's always turrets around the edge. Oh, and... yeah, the unpaid interns, they need to be told not to leave the ship. Minor Grav ship crash, blah, blah, blah. Light damage. Yeah, okay, that can all be repaired. No problems. However, you see the interns have a special suppression mechanic. And to make sure that they're as suppressed as possible, what you want to do is equip them with, well, suppression gear, which is basically gimp suits. So, leather slave colors, gimp suit, boom, done. Problem solved. Though the problem is they can't breathe in no atmosphere, and they will freeze to death if you are not careful. So we will make sure they all stay in the pressurized areas of the ship. Except for Yunners. You can go anywhere you want, Yunners. Anywhere at all. Now, let's get out the ghoul here and... yeah, there's only one, isn't there? Yep, there's only one turret right there. Done. The rest of them are down. So the ghoul should be able to tank a shot from that, even if it does hit it. And then we will have Sister Vex come out behind them. Vex, get out here. And... yeah, they fired. Ow! Torso. Did 10 damage? Actually kind of impressive. However, let's speed this along, shall we? And Ghoul Frenzy. Go, 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 go. Yeah, the shield tanked that shot like a champ. Sister Vex's shield can just really tank stuff handily. Fall back? Fall back? Run, 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 run. Oh, kind of wanted those batteries. Well, it doesn't matter. We can deconstruct all of those and add them to our loot pool. And Sister Vex can get to opening the door. So we might send them back for dinner before we send them in. These things are normally full of robots. And those robots are... why is there no path there? Oh, We had the door locked. And normally those robots there's so many of them at the start, we might as well send in a team. So I'm thinking probably Kugarian. Who's got the highest kills right now? Kugarian with 561 kills. Oh my god, that minigun is just... I really feel like we should have just went all miniguns on the religious section, and it would have been kind of insane. Alright, Vex, open it up. Let's see what we got. Huh. Yeah, there's like 4 of them immediately. Alright, crank open the door. And window and start saying hello. We want to stay away from those unstable fuel cells if at all possible, maybe. So pull down here immediately. We want to get out of line of fire. Just we don't want... Like, I'm more worried about the robots hitting those and causing us problems than anything else. Oh, look at that. That is so many robots. What happens if we cast a berserk on them? Wait a second. Ineffective. Never mind. Pointless. Whew. Well, it looks like they're coming after us, which is great. No, don't start fires in here. That's... Out of here. Everyone out of here now. Problem with fires is Sister Vex sees it and suddenly she gets, or he gets a little bit irritable about it all. Around the corner. Right back. This is actually pretty handy. Pull back a bit. One of them gets into the doorway. Lifter, where are you going? Never mind. Ow! Fine, 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 fine. You guys want to be annoying? You just know that's going to get clipped, though. Everyone else back up. And I think we're golden-ish? Krista Zax, how you doing on the health front? Scattergun. We'll just smash through the rest of these guys. It shouldn't be that hard. Oh, one thing. It turns out, yeah, Yunners can get knocked out of a death rest casket. Ah, damn it. I was really hoping there was some way we could stop them getting knocked out all the time. I can't imagine the death rest casket thing, or Yunners falling out of bed is like a high priority fix for them. It's like, realistically, who cares, you know? For them, it's like, the odds of someone wanting that stuff is pretty slim. It affects such a small amount of the player base, they just don't care. And this here is our loot pinata. We need to find out what's in it right now because I can't wait any longer. I should really clear the area, do others. Nope, nope, nope. I just need to know what's in there. Come on, what do you got? Okay, well, it's not what we were hoping for, but it's a gun. It's a legendary gun. It's a legendary minigun with rapid fire and aim assist. I should have just put all miniguns this run. Like, this is just... Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, rapid fire gives increases the rate of fire. So when you fire the bullets, it just spits them out in a big burst, which is amazingly powerful. Normally what happens is you start firing, you hit your target, the first few bullets kill the target, and then you stop shooting. No, with this, by the time the first few bullets have hit it, you've already spit out the rest. It just, which also speeds up the fire rate. So long as you've got a shooting specialist and you give him one of these, you know what? Just to make a difference, we will have that picked up and returned to storage. And what do we got in here? Now, there's normally 2 sealed crates in every single one of these sort of ruins, but I'm not sure about this one. I think we've actually got most of the robots, have we? Yeah, there seems to be not a lot left in terms of stuff, but hey, we'll clean them out real quick. All right, you 3 did good. Head back home. We're going to pick up everything that's in here. Ooh, corpse. Forgot about you. Yeah, you and Go Juice? Oh, yeah, we'll take that. We'll take it. Waste not, want not. The weird thing is, normally in these places, there's 2 sealed crates hidden inside the walls. But in this one, we haven't seen any. Like, we haven't seen a second one. Normally, yeah, so I think I might crack this open just to see. But normally they have like an air vent. So there's a decrepit air vent there. You break open the decrepit air vent, and inside you find your second crate. Oh, yeah, we'll see. No! No! Why? Why are you doing this? You don't need to repair the ship from the outside. You can... Run away, you muppet. That's right, run into range of a uranium slug turret because you want to go the long way around to repair a ship. That's just so stupid. Muppets! See, look, Glue Monkey's got the right idea. What is wrong with you, Uber Kitten? External. Do you realize that you're in range of a uranium slug turret? Like, just stop being stupid for like 5 seconds, guys. Please, come on. I don't have to bother setting up zones. We're only here temporarily. Do I have to set up zones to tell you, hey, don't wander into the line of fire of large turrets that could take your head off with one shot? Muppets. Okay, come on. And nothing. Damn it. I really thought there'd normally be 2 crates in here. Yeah, we're not breaking open any more walls. Time to go. We got what we came for, which was a legendary minigun. Which reminds me, once we land, we got to start. Actually, we'll assign that gun out now. Time for a quick rundown of the weapons we've currently got. Now, Kagurian's weapon shouldn't really need any introduction. The Jade Him minigun is absolutely godlike. Now, the thing is, it's got rapid fire, which allows it to shoot out all of its 25 rounds of bullets per burst twice as fast, meaning it just gets those bullets downrange so quick, and that means they're able to get out another round even faster. They can shoot way faster than a standard issue minigun because of this. It's also lightweight, which reduces the aiming time multiplier, which means it's a little bit faster on the cooldown. It normally takes 2 seconds to aim, or 2.5 seconds to aim and 1.5 seconds to recover. And then you've got the bullets actually fired in the middle. But this one has a little bit of a bonus to its aim time, and at the same time it is equipped on a pawn who is a shooting specialist, which reduces that aim time by another 50%, meaning I think it's 1 second. It takes him 1 second to aim, 1.5 seconds to cool down, and they get the bullet set fast. This is not the best minigun I think you could theoretically get, but it is rather good. The new minigun has been handed off to Cole. I think Tim Bronia wanted Cole to have a little bit more protection on them at this point. You know, it's her kid. She's got to make sure he's safe. So this has aim assistance because he's really scatterbrained. So he needs some aim assistance to help him shoot stuff. And it's rapid fire because, you know, a little bit of ADHD. Like, get the bullets out there in downrange before he changes his mind and forgets or turns around or something. So this, I think, is actually going to be a rather deadly gun. Reason being is the aim assistance is going to make this far more accurate, which really helps. The minigun's not exactly that accurate. It's more of a bullet hose. But this means on single targets, when you're trying to kill them, it will shred, is my theory. I'm pretty sure that they're going to catch up real quick. Cole's on 120 total kills. I think it's going to start climbing. Now, Timbronia is also equipped with a minigun. We have a lot of miniguns. This has got aim assistance as well, but it's equipped with Tox rounds. So Tox rounds not going to be nearly as helpful. It just means they have a slower rate of fire getting the bullets out. They won't fire bullets as quick. And the Tox rounds, great. If you hunt animals, you're far more likely to turn them into bloated, rotting corpses. Same with chemfuel chunks. And it's going to have no effect on mechs as far as I'm aware. So, yeah. It's still a masterwork minigun, so it's still going to shred. Then you got Expendable with the 6 Barrels of Reckoning, another masterwork minigun. This one's got quick reload as well, so the range cooldown is a little bit faster. Actually, the cooldown. Instead of the wind up where it's aiming, the cooldown here is reduced from 1.5 seconds to 1.2. It's got rapid fire as well, so those bullets get downrange even faster. Pretty nice gun. And then External has inherited, they've gotten rid of their assault rifle, which is a masterwork, and now they've got a minigun, which is a masterwork. At this point, we should just almost go mass miniguns, but never mind. We have the Charge Rifle of Torment equipped on Krista's axe. This one here, pretty good. It's got aim assistance, which just makes it more accurate. It's just a better gun all around. It's also a masterwork, so it's got a 25% damage bonus. You're going to hit a lot of stuff with that and hurt them a lot because of the armor pierce on charge rifles. This burst charge rifle, less good. It's got heavy rounds, which gives it a 10% damage multiplier, which is fine, but the main bonus is the +2 stopping power. It can stagger larger targets. Just usually not that important because most targets are going to be dead before they can get close enough. And rapid fire means it fires out the 3 bursts in it a little bit faster. Not really that big a deal, to be honest. This is a very okay rifle, but hey, it's a masterwork, so I'm not going to sneeze at it. Then we've got the Kenneth's High Capacity Anvil. It's a normal Hellcat with under and over flamethrower on top of it, but it's got high-powered rounds and an extended mag. Now, the high-powered rounds just means it does 30% more damage, it does 15% more armor penetration, but the accuracy is reduced by 10%. You'd really want an aim assist or a scope on this to help counteract that, but the extended magazine makes this vastly better. 50% more shots in a single burst means instead of firing 3 rounds, you're firing 5. So that 10% accuracy negative is not nearly as bad when you're firing that many extra bullets downrange. Remember that extended magazine thing. I think that's a very powerful bonus. Then we got the Burn Gun of Laughter equipped on Glue Monkey. Also a masterwork. Everything's a masterwork, basically. It's got heavy rounds. Basically, more damage, more stopping power. Well, a little bit more damage, a little more stopping power. Not amazing, but hey, it's a masterwork. Masterworks are great. Sister Vex is still equipped with just a Zeus Hammer good. Might have to pick up some obsidian just so we can craft her a longsword, or craft him a longsword. People have been telling me to make obsidian longswords for a while, but I've just been too lazy to get around to it. But you know what? We'll give it a go. But I think the best possible minigun you could possibly get, assuming it is possible, would definitely be aim assistance for the accuracy increase, rapid fire to make sure that you can get those bullets down range as quickly as possible, and then I would go with the damage bonus. I'd probably go with the extended magazine. So instead, like, I don't know if you can get on the minigun. That might not be possible. They might not allow that. But if you could, that would increase the amount of shots you fire by about 12. So you'd be firing 50% more bullets. You can fire them twice as fast. So you'd still be getting all of those bullets down range faster than a normal minigun, but there'd be 50% more of them. And with the aim assist, about 20% more of them are going to be hitting than would before. That would be incredible. Even with low armor penetration and stuff like that, you're just going to hit with so many bullets, it's not going to make a difference. Give it to a shooting specialist and they'll just shred everything. But that, we'll see if we can. I highly doubt we'd be able to manage to swing one of those. All right, we checked out the satellite. It wasn't exactly what we were looking for, but next up we're going to crash into this logging site. It's on a temperate forest. We can get our raiding in, and then we can immediately start tucking into getting our ideology weaponry. We're going to be doing a somewhat hot drop right here, namely because there's nowhere to land. So we got to land way too close to the enemies. So we got to pause this immediately and get everyone outside. Okay, everyone needs to immediately get outside. And yeah, Yunners is out of their casket again. God damn it, Yunners. Sister Vex, activate that shield, and everyone move. We don't have time for this. Yeah, there's about to be a clown car of enemies coming right at us. Go. Carry yeah, activate that marksmanship command. Okay, now, numbers. Let's see if there's any enemies here we would like to recruit. So, turns out they have a pigskin on their side. We'd like to grab them just for a couple of the genes they've got. We don't have a strong stomach yet, so maybe grabbing that would be nice. At the same time, they do have another genie over here as well. Genies are just great. They dead cam, they make great blood bags, all that sort of stuff. But I don't think we care too much about them. We've already got 3. What I really wanted was a dirt mole, but they don't have any of those. They got plenty of wasters, though, and they've got one trigger-happy waster Rourke, but we're looking for someone who's either trigger-happy and tough or trigger-happy and a runner. You know what? Doesn't make a difference. We're just going to zap the piggy and then kill the rest. Okay, piggy's down. Perfect. Yeah, they're charging in, but like we just have insane firepower. And they're broken. Yeah, they're not. Dear God. Okay. How many made it out alive? So we got one over here, and one here, and 2 here. Is that it? Ooh. Got several potential new interns. I'm just not sure we actually want them. Oh, I didn't actually notice they had a doomsday. That could have been incredibly messy. I need to start paying more attention. That could have caused us huge problems. Just I haven't really had a lot of doomsdays or triple rockets. Have they changed that, or is it just because we're playing on like max difficulty as opposed to like 500% threat? Huh. Strange. Infestation? I haven't seen one of those in a donkey's years, I tell you. Okay. So in that case, we should probably get everyone out front to deal with it. Ooh, there's going to be lots of free insect jelly. What do we got? 12 mega spiders, bunch of spellipedes, and a bunch of locusts. Well then. Kugarian's marksmanship command is active for another 8 hours? Well, that just makes things easier. Everyone else up here, we have 8 hours to take advantage of this marksmanship command, and we intend to exploit it. So, get over there, bunch up. We're going to make sure that we kill all of these as quickly as possible. As well as that they're nicely spread out. Perfect. Good. And, yep, perfect. That should buy us some time. Now, you guys, you are too close. Over there. And over there. Perfect. Like, the thing is... Yeah, there we go. By keeping them all bunched up over there, it just... Ooh! Sneaky! And get in there. Let the miniguns do their work. Yeah, let those miniguns soak in nice and deep. And done. How much jelly we get out of that? 280. Well, we're going to have a hell of a lot more once we're finished with the smashing up the hives. Let's go. Ooh, we should probably kill all of these as well while we're at it. Oh, man. We already have too much chem fuel coming in, so... Like, from the... Well, the chem fuel chunks we basically cleared this place with, so this is going to be a lot of chem fuel. Psychic drone hive female. Well, Sister Vex, thankfully you're male, so you're perfectly fine. Everyone else is probably going to get a bit of a negative on them. Minus 30. However, we've got Yunners, so, oh, wow. Timbronia saw 4 people die with Bloodlust and kill 2 people, so she's just like, yep, happy days. Also, how's Quoll doing on the kills already? 137. I can't remember what they had before. I'll have to look it up. After smashing all the hives, we now have 700 insect jelly. I think we'll just leave those eggs there. As long as we don't smash them, I don't think it's a problem. So, we'll worry about them some other time. We're not going to be able to process everything. It's just we've already got a whole bunch of... You've got to convert... And we've only got, what, 1.8 days before that all goes off. And these are going to take 2 days to go. Yeah, we're already swimming in chem fuel production. Ooh, we were just about to get started with the next stage of the plan, and then this showed up. That's a lot of underwear for everyone. We're talking, what, that's 5 thrombos? I wonder if the team can take them all out. Like, let's just gun them down and see what happens. Alright, all selected. The firing has started, and we're going to go with a vertigo pulse, I think. Yeah, that worked. You... We can't quite keep them all miles away from us, but we definitely can kill them pretty quick. And that's without Kugarian's, Ooh, dirt? Wait, you're telling me a Thrombo threw dirt in her eye? The Thrombo kicked dirt into Sister Vex's eye. That's a dirty trick. And kicked him in the jaw. Well then, yeah, you can all go into the fridge. Oh, we don't have enough room in the fridge for all of this. I think we can chop... How many bucks have we got in there? Okay, we got 5 deer corpses. Well, looks like we're going to be getting rid of all 5 deer. And then that should free up enough space in the fridge for everything else. Not again. You know, I think what happens is, because I'm so paranoid and collect so much medicine, the game goes, well, since you've got so much medicine, you won't mind little muscle parasites or plague or flu or anything like that. Oh well. Doesn't make a difference. We have plans. We're sticking to them. Don't care if everyone's sick or not. So, apologies, but I have been hitting the mods, like, pretty hard recently. Yeah, there was a few of these suggested in the comments. I wanted to bring them in just because, well, they're pretty handy, and at the same time, some of them were suggested and they don't work anymore. But, well, not quite. You know what? I can explain it. Visible raid points. The amount of points that go into a raid are determined by how much wealth you have. So the more stuff you have, more armor, weapons, just random junk, silver, gold, and items lying around the place, bigger the raid. This helps you know, well, when you've hit cap. When you hit cap, you don't care at that point. You can add as much wealth. It doesn't make no difference. Raids are not going to get any bigger. Random gene assistance. Actually, we'll start with gene bank indicator. This here is the gene banks, and you can tell that this gene bank has 3 genes in it without looking down here by just looking at it graphically. This one has 2, this one has 3, these ones up here have none. You can tell by little white dots. So 2 little white dots indicate there's 1 gene in it, and when all the white dots are full, there's 4 genes in it. Just a handy way to tell if you're running short on space or not. Then we have Gene Bank Assistant. This one, unfortunately, we can't really utilize correctly. Over here you can see this green symbol. These green ones mean you have a clean rip of that gene, as in you've got a single copy of that gene, it's not bundled with anything else. Red means you do not have a copy of that gene, and yellow, which is not present here, but is present here, is where it has heat tolerant. So that means heat tolerant, we have it, but it's bundled with another gene, so we don't have it all on its lonesome. And we can see here that this shows up. There's the heat tolerant, there's the fast runner. We have those here. Unfortunately, it doesn't include any genes that are stored underground. So despite the fact that we have strong melee, we have naked speed, we have robust, we have all of these things stored in here, none of them show up. So that mod's kind of useless to us. However, there's other things we can do with the last mod, which is Better Gene Processor UI. For instance, this here is rare. Rare is a unpaid intern. This is their gene pack. Now, if you wanted to make a gene pack for them, you just have to guess what would work or not. Or, with the better gene processor UI, you can come in here and go, oh, give me rare. There we go. Shows you what gene packs they have. And then as we add in gene packs, it will actually give you how much it's going to cost. For example, putting this in, you think it's -2. Nope. You're actually counteracting their slow wound healing, which is why the gene pack changes. So you can start chucking in stuff as you would like, and you can see exactly, if you apply that gene pack, how much it would affect the pawn. Anyway, enough of that. It's time we got started on what we were supposed to get started on like 20 minutes ago. We want to do a space drone hack. Who's our best hacker right now? Sister Vex. Not surprising in the slightest. In that case, Sister Vex, we need you to get prepped for a very, very long hacking spree. So, we stick Sister Vex on nothing but recreation until that is maxed out. Then once recreation is maxed out, we'll max out their sleep. Once sleep and recreation are maxed out, we'll get them to do a slam a meal, and then we'll call down the space drone for them to hack it. What do you mean hypothermia? How? They're under... Why are you sticking around in the fridge? That's just being a dumbass. I mean, natural selection at work, I suppose, but... I'm just gonna... you know what? No, I will make you a zone so you can't mess this up. Sister Vex is just about fully napped out. So what we will do is we'll go into the quest and call down the space drone intel hack. Accept. And it's gonna land somewhere. Somewhere. Where are you? Oh my god, it's miles away. Before we send Sister Vex over, we're going to take a suggestion from the comments, and we're going to get Sister Vex to take some Wake Up. That should crank up their hacking speed, and they're now 217%. It's basically a consciousness buff, so that should make them much better at this. Then we get Sister Vex over here. Actually, wait, focus first. Then we get Sister Vex over there. It's a long jog. Excuse my mouse control. My right hand's killing me, so I'm having to use my left at the moment. Yeah, I don't know, I'm messing up my wrist somehow. I think I changed tables or something. Okay, but it's grand. I'm okay with my left hand. I can mouse still. Alright, this is actually a really far way. We've got 7 hours before the raid comes in, and we haven't even started hacking yet. This is going to get hairy. Alright, they should be arriving shortly, and normally they arrive from that direction. I think marksmanship command is going to be called for. Point 2, point 1. Where are you? Where are you? What? Aren't they supposed to attack? What? What just happened? Like, they're supposed to attack when the timer expires, and they did no such thing. Fine. I am not... I mean, I'm going to complain a little bit. That just feels anticlimactic. I was totally getting ready for a fight there. Well, in that case, we're going to go for the Ancient Complex, then. Oh, sorry. Dusty Complex. Yeah, we're sending a shuttle. That one should be fairly handy. We know how these things go down. So, we have 3 of those missions. 3 of the 5 missions to gain access to Anita's answer, sniper rifle. That means all we have to do is get this one, and we've got the 4th. And why can we not launch this? Damn it. Sister Vex. Oh my god, Sister Vex is valued at 10 grand. Actually, yeah, I understand it. Yeah, Ancient Complex. Perfect. We will drop in center if... Yeah, memory serves. These things are a dawdle. So, we got a central building, we land nearby, then we go in, and I believe we have to hack a few terminals. And that's about it, to be honest. So, we got what looks like 4 terminals to hack. Wait, what's that? Ancient Enemy Terminal. Ancient Terminal. Ancient Terminal. Wait, why is that one called Ancient Enemy Terminal? Oh, hack to call nearby enemies. No, why would we do that? No, we're good. We're good. We're just going to hack these terminals and get out of here. We are not getting distracted. All we're going to do is hack this terminal and leave. That's it. We're done. We've completed the quest. That's 4 of the 5 quests necessary to get the gun. What I'm really looking forward to is the next few quests after this, because those quests, they'll gain us access to the Lunk Dunk Hammer, which means that Sister Vex can get a huge upgrade to their melee damage. A legendary Zeus Hammer does a lot of hitting. Next up, Timbronia, summon a mech threat. We haven't been actually doing the... Oh, wow. We haven't been doing the Mechanator stuff. And I failed to remember that they're actually tiny raids, the first few ones. So a Diabolus and 3 Milters will attack us. Oh, that's kind of sad. Okay, fine. We'll take those out real quick. That will allow us to unlock the next level of mech tech. And then once we've completed that, hopefully we'll get a new quest in terms of finding Anita's answer. Or that next relic weapon we're looking for. Well, we're waiting for the Diabolus to show up. Quoll is about to become his real age. There's a little bit of a sort of a story behind this. At the start, it was told in the comments that the reason that Quoll is older than his parents is not because of some, crypto sleep casket business. They actually got caught by cultists, and the cultists drained his life and artificially aged him. And now that they've gained access to the ability to reverse the process, they're going to basically steal years from people and make Quoll young again. Diabolus has arrived. I'm not too worried about it. We're going to finish this ritual. Are they going to attack us, or...? Yeah, they will prepare for a while before attacking. We're good. We're good. Now, does Ludell die from this? She took 5 brain points of damage. Well, last time. This time, Psychic Burn. Wow. Okay, 7 points of damage. That's almost insta-death. I think there is a limit to how much age you can dump into one of these. 137 years, chronologically speaking. I mean, she doesn't look a day over 99. All right, then. Then I suppose everyone can get back to work. Maybe someone can grab Ludell and put her down. Ooh. And we should probably let them actually death rest a little bit. You know what? Start your death rest there. And let's get everyone out and go kick the snot out of the Diabolus. Well, here they come. And I don't think this is going to go well for them. Sure. Sister Vex, why don't you get out front? Oh, that's not the right click. Oh, wow. I don't think it even got in range to get a shot off of its main cannon. That, it's kind of embarrassing. Well then, everyone just back to work then, and we're going to need to research standard mech tech. Signal chip not studied. Well, you know what? We can study a signal chip now. So, once this signal chip is analyzed, that will unlock... standard mech tech. Done. We will immediately begin researching that. Once we've analyzed standard mech tech, that will unlock mech band antenna. That will allow us to summon another mechanoid. Once we kill that one and rip out the chip out of it, that will allow us to get high mech tech. Then we got to summon another one with the, I think it's mech booster or something, or mech bandish, which allows us to summon the final mech so that we can get ultra tech. You know the way I said they stopped giving you silly missions? Well, this one wants 15 colonists for 22 days. I suppose we do have a whole bunch of unpaid interns they're probably thinking about, but, no, we're good. Oh, come on! I was just about to send Sister Vex off on a huge long mission, and they gave us an Ancient Warriors quest. Ancient Warriors means someone's got a legendary weapon. No. I had a plan. We're gonna stick with the plan. Sister Vex, get in the shuttle. You're going on the longest quest. That skull thing is the bad guys. We're going to have Sister Vex go on, like, way up here. Way over there. Then we're going to have them fuel up. They have 2,000 fuel on board this ship, which is stupid, but hear me out here. And by hear me out, I mean follow me along on this little journey. We're going all the way to the frozen terraformer of the north. And we're only sending Vex. Now, if memory serves, the frozen terraformer is basically just a frozen block of ice. It's got a few mechs in it, but it's actually quite a small building. At the same time, there aren't many threats on the map. If there are, worst case scenario, we lose the shuttle. It will suck to lose the shuttle and all the stuff that's in it. But Sister Vex does have a fire skip available to her. Him. So they should be able to escape if things go horrifically wrong. But I think they should be able to dig in here and get it done. They've got a drill arm. We gave Sister Vex a drill arm because we don't have a lot of miners on our team. We're going to want you to... What? About there. It's a big enough facility. And then all we have to do... Make sure Sister Vex is a workaholic. At the same time... Oh, yeah, nope. We made sure she brought food. Pick up all that insect jelly. And the insect jelly will also double not just as food, but as recreation. Level 11 mining combined with 1 drill arm means ice just evaporates. Nice and quickly. Alright, let's go through here. At some point we should hit the wall. If we get to the middle and we haven't hit a wall, we'll hang a right. Yeah, I think that's enough somehow. Alright, Sister Vex. Hang a right. There we go. So, let's see. Where is there a door? Hey, that looks like a door right there. In which case we can cancel all this junk. Ooh, before you start hacking the door, maybe grab a snack. You know what? Why can't you eat the insect jelly right out of your inventory? That would be really good. Consume it. Yes. And watch as that maxes out both recreation and it maxes out their food. The both things get maxed out at once, and then we can get them in here. What do we see? Oh, yeah, we got bots and things, and... You know what, Sister Vex? Dive in, get in a doorway. No. Other direction. Oh. There's an explosive coming up behind you. That's okay. Out of the way. So this is what we're looking for. This is basically the Grav core system. You get down here real quick. Smash that one. In fact, I think we're just going to take the Grav core and run. We're not going to stick around. We don't need anything else. Well, that simplifies things. Excellent. 1 second, we should open that door. Whoa. I thought you were dead. How did the explosion not kill you? Okay, tough robot. Got it. Oh. Like the yellow glow in there means there's something... No. No. We're not going in it. We don't care. We just want to get the Grav core and get out. We are here for a quick come in, get what we want, get out. Are you going to shoot me in the back? That's really frustrating. I mean, you know what? It's going to take you so long to open and close the door and shoot at me that I really don't care. Perfect. And I think we're out of here. Yeah, I think we are. And then we'll just get in the shuttle. Boom. And that was a smash and grab. We smashed our way in, grabbed what we wanted, and got out. I thought that was actually going to be a lot harder, but finding the Grav core that close to the top of the map, totally easy. Easy peasy. Thanks for all the stuff, boys. We're heading home. Bye-bye now. So long. Auf Wiedersehen. Sayonara. And that's it. And if we start to run low on fuel on the way home, we will just... well, we can stop at any of these places. Unfortunately, we've been to all of these places recently. I did a quick trade run before the start of the episode, so we've kind of drained a few of these a little bit dry. Doesn't make a difference. There should still be some leftover fuel in more than a few of the places. There we go. There's an easy 300 fuel, just in case we ever got into trouble on the way home, but I think we're good. And we've already been here, so we've checked all these genes already. And standard mech tech has finished, so we can actually summon a better threat. For 50 steel and 4 components, we can build a mech band antenna. And then we can tell Timbrodia to summon a War Queen. Yeah, 1 War Queen, 5 pikemen, 2 scythers. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Excellent. She'll show up in a wee bit. Alright, this is Future Francis, and this video got a little bit out of hand. It went to like 77 minutes, so I literally have to split it in half. Which is... Yeah, I know, it's ridiculous, but I couldn't stop myself. Coming up, though, we will be immediately facing off against the War Queen. We will then be attempting to acquire the last weapon for our people, as an external is the only pawn who does not have a unique weapon. Everyone else does. Well, okay, Sister Vex is still waiting on the relic Lunk Dunk, but that might take a while. And we find out whether or not we have a heart. And the answer may surprise you. Anyway, I'm going to cut this out here. I hope you enjoyed it. Good luck.